Hi, my name is James Williams Jr. And if you've seen my videos from earlier today and how much I down, down, down Donald Trump and how he keeps bringing Obama back into the past or out of the past into his present, are you guys all blind to the fact that he has basically outwardly admitted that him and Russia has had some collusion, but he's throwing it at Obama? It's like, oh, well, Obama knew about my collusions. Obama did this. Obama did that. Obama was watching my house. Obama was tapping my phones, which the FBI specifically told him that the president does not have the right to tap anything. That's their job. If they think you are a terrorist, they're going to listen in on your conversations. So, in the fact that I'm a vet, and if they think I'm a terrorist, they're already listening to my conversations. They've seen every time that I've been sexting my girlfriend in the Philippines. They know how big my dick is. So, and hell, I'm pretty sure they probably already knew when I was in the army. They probably all took pictures, all of us, while we were in there in the showers and shit. Because wherever you think that there's not a camera, there's probably a camera. So, here's the thing, you know, if he wants to keep bringing in the people that he whooped ass in at this damn election, you know, he's fucking himself because he's sitting here and you guys that voted for him are either exceptionally dumb or your common sense button has been pushed so far deep in that it doesn't function. That today he tweeted on to Today Show, if you watched it, you heard everything that he said about, well, Obama knew about the Russians, something trying to hack into our stuff, and etc., etc. Well, he was on his way out of the presidency. Just in case everybody forgot that. As an acting president, his power was pretty much over when the election started because no one's trying to follow anything other than the two people running for the next presidential candidate to become the president. Now, facts are given straight up and down. He said it himself. He said that Obama knew about Russian hacking the election. And he said that Obama did nothing about it. Okay, one, Obama's president of the United States at this time, and he really doesn't have the authority to go in fucking with computers and hacking. That's not his job. That is the job of our cyber protectors, which are police officers that have a cyber unit that do this shit. Now, it's their job to inform Obama. It's his job to probably put down an executive order to see what they can do about it, and I'm sure he probably did. But by the time this shit all came to light, that there is called the door. And here's Obama. I don't work for y'all no more. Just skipping on out the door. It's no longer his concern when he only has like maybe 5 fucking days left. And then he has to hand the reins over to the red-headed ginger asshat that all of you guys voted for. Congratulations. Now, let me get on a serious note for all you guys that voted for Donald Trump. I was just on the phone with my boy Anonymous A. I'm not going to give you his real name. I'm just going to call him Anonymous A because the word anonymous starts with an A. Me and him got to talking. And I want you guys to hear me out. You can judge me if you want, but you can take this shit to your graves, or you can take this shit and get your picket signs out. I'm a 43-year-old man. On some level or another, I've served my country. Alright? My dog tags are authentic. They're not some fake Walmart bullshit. They got everything I need on there. Hey, I'm O positive. Excellent. I can probably donate blood. See a commercial now. As a vet, I can't afford health care. I can't really get arrested getting a great job that's going to pay me enough money to get the fuck out of here. But I can give you guys fair warning to all us working class stiffs, to all us poor people who are about to get a red hot poker up our ass because they're going to do things to Medicaid and healthcare insurance that is going to just totally end our fucking lives. The rich people aren't sending their children to the military. That's not an option for them because they have money and they're going to need to run the corporations that the rich people are going to leave behind if they die. Untimely or timely, if they die, they're going to need somebody to keep their money going because they can't take it with them when they go. Everybody and their mama should know that. So, I'm poor. I don't have health insurance. I couldn't afford Obamacare. I'm not blaming Obama for that. I'm blaming the healthcare insurance companies who charge you an arm and a leg for a cut on your finger. You know. Now, as I said before in my earlier videos, all vets should get healthcare for free. You know, there should be a mandate or a discount or some sort for vets to have healthcare, and they should have it for their families because you make the sacrifice. You know, their children and one or two of their parents. You know, living, of course. Now, here's the thing about that: there are more poor people than rich people. More poor people join the army. Most rich people don't have to. They don't care because they have money. They have deep pockets. They can pay the $1,000 fine if they don't register for selective service. Where we have two choices: pay the fine, register, or go to jail. Yeah, I almost missed that, huh? Well, anyway, the long and the short is when all the poor people are dead because we can't have health care, because we can't afford health care, and because the government, instead of doing what's right by nailing these healthcare companies to the fucking wall for how these outrageous premiums and stuff keep charging up and going up and all this other stuff. When all of us poor people die out, and we will, because healthcare is going to get more expensive, and we're the only country in the world who doesn't have healthcare for its own people. When we all die out, and like I said, we will, this country is going to be taken again. And why? Because everybody who has millions of dollars and trillions of dollars and billions of dollars can afford health care. But their kids will be the ones that will be someone's bitch when all of us poor people can no longer lift the rifle. And the insurgents just come right on in and fuck us up. And why? Oh, because you rich people don't care about the people who died for you, who fight for you, so that when you're sleeping in your penthouse, all nice and snug, and you got your cute little dog, and he's all, oh hi, he's all furry and funny and everything. And we're sitting here, we got our pit bulls and our Dobermans and our huskies, and we're dying, and our dogs are dying, and we can't afford health care, we can't afford veterinarian care, we can't afford a private doctor, we can't afford a hospital stay overnight because it's almost like $11,000 to spend the night in a hospital, which is fucking ridiculous. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Because what you fail to understand is when all the soldiers are gone, when all the people who will fight to die to serve this country, to keep your ass safe, when we're all dead and gone because we can't afford health care, because we don't have that military discount, because we can't afford to go and save your asses, what are you going to do when all the pawns die? There's nothing left on the chessboard but knights and kings and queens. But here's your problem. If you think about a chessboard, knights have the best moves. They have the best tactical. But your pawns are your infantry. Your pawns are your soldiers. Your knights are the captains. When all the pawns die, then the captains die. So let me give you a little thing from The Art of War by the author Sun Tzu, translated roughly into English. When all of your pawns are laid to waste, you send in the real soldiers. But there's just one problem. No human on earth is invincible. No one. Everyone can be beaten. And if you can't be beaten, you can be killed. So, if your knights die, and your rooks and your pawns, if they all die, there's no one left to defend the queen. And why would this happen? Oh, really simple. I died from a heart condition. I didn't know I had it because I couldn't afford to go to the fucking doctor. And I died. Not from a gunshot wound, but from a heart condition. Think about the hemophiliacs. Oh, we're in the battle. Oh, they grazed their finger. They bleed to death from a cut on the finger. But we can't go to the hospital because we don't have health insurance. So, you have a little kid on a bicycle. Now he has to pick up arms and fight. Like in those foreign countries where they have kids fighting against us. He dies. He doesn't have health insurance. And he tripped on a nail. Something simple. It's usually something simple that kills great warriors. It's never did they die in battle. Genghis Khan died from a fucking nosebleed. That's right, a nosebleed. So, if we die from simple shit because we can't get health care, then just imagine how bad it's going to be when we die from major shit because we can't get health care. And while you're on the top of the totem pole right now, all you guys that are voting to pass this fucking bill, every last fucking one of you, you're probably going home to white picket fences. You have bodyguards because you work in Congress and they pay Secret Servicemen to protect your asses while you do nothing but sit on your ass all day and pass a bill. You guys probably have conversations about the dumb young guy that you're watching on the internet right now. They're like, yeah, this guy's making a point. He's politically correct, but we can't let everyone know that he's actually telling the truth. Well, as a vet, only thing you can do is shut me up. You can kill me. Psh, you're doing me a favor, because I can't get a job. I can't get health care. So if you kill me, you've done me a favor. I ain't got no more fucking bills to pay. Because I can't pay them when I'm dead with my dick in the dirt. But I will tell you this before I go. Before I'm executed or whatever. There will be more like me that's going to pop up and see the truth. When all the lower people that the armies and navies and stuff have to kill to get to you are dead because of simple things and the simple fact that we can't afford health care. How long you think before you're next? How long? Because the people who are richer than you will still have money. Money only gets you so far. Money can't bring your ass back to life. So you need to think about that shit when you guys are voting for these bills that make no fucking sense of, well, why do Americans need health care? Because we're fucking Americans. And just like you rich bastards, we got the right to live too. And why do you have that right? Because somewhere along the line, most of the Native Americans around here thought that it would be cool to share the land with foreign men. And that's how my people met my other people, and met my other people, and eventually there was a lot of fucking going on, and here I be. And you may not like the way I just put that. That's cool. You're entitled to your opinion. But think about what I said. When all the lower people on the totem pole are dead, the totem pole sinks. Once the totem pole sinks to your level, guess what? You're next. The people above you don't give a shit about you, just like you above us don't give a shit about us. So let me make this quite and abundantly clear and simple. You can't run a country if all of your fellow country people are dead. If everyone who lives in America that is poor as fuck drop dead tomorrow because we can't be seen, because we can't afford health insurance, because this new bill is just as bad as the other bill, but health insurance could have been taken care of way back in the day when Nixon and Carter were in charge of the fucking country. But nobody thought about that shit because they already had the best health care that money can buy, because there's government health care for government people. And if you're working for the government, hey, you keep breathing for another 90 fucking years because, hey, you don't have to worry. You get a $10,000 check every goddamn 2 weeks. So what the fuck is it to you? It's water under the bridge. You go to the government hospital that's well financed. They could care two shits about us poor people. But like I said, when the bottom of the totem pole is extinct, the next level up, eventually they will get to you. Eventually it won't matter if you fucking got health care or not. Because once the enemies have you by the throat, that's it. So then what do? You die like the rest of the people. So here's my tip. You guys better be careful who you vote for. You guys better make sure that they don't have their own best interest in heart, and that they have the interest of the people, for the people, by the people. Because if they don't, of the people, for the people, by us means of the rich, fuck the poor, you guys are dead, except for the whores. And now let me quote The Watchmen. Rorschach looking down, and all the hookers and politicians looking up and screaming, help us. And he will whisper down to them, no. So, you want to give Americans health care, or at least affordable health care. You guys in Congress, in the Senate, in the White House, it doesn't matter who you voted for, you're all fucking stupid. Why are you all fucking stupid? Because look at what's going on. I was born in 1973, August the 23rd, in the University of Virginia Hospital. Now, from that day forward, in the 70s, there was no health care. Charge you an arm and a leg. It's like $1,000 to take a baby home. And for medical care. But yet, that's like bullshit. And now all this new healthcare reform crap's coming up. Pre-existing conditions. Because if you don't have the money to take care of your kid's gonna die. Which is why hospitals like St. Jude and the other one I can't remember, Shriners, exist to save children. Because without children, we have no future. But without healthcare, we can't have children. And if we can't have children because we can't afford healthcare, we're dead. Hope you guys understand what I'm trying to get at with this video. We are dead. You guys don't understand this? You know why you don't understand it? Because you probably have healthcare. You're probably one of the rich sons of bitches that don't give a flying fuck a bunch of fellow Americans and could care two shits if we die. Until the bullets are aimed at you. I'm James from UC. This is Comic Fabric number 2. Be seeing you.